We're creating a servitor. That is a spirit for...
It's a thought form, which is a spirit in a cuter way, or an elemental spirit, which is created by deciding what its role is, what is its purpose for existing, giving it a bunch of keywords about this purpose, and then coming up with a nice name and a sigil. And then once that is done, you also give it a small house, physical. I mean, I like to do that. People, not necessarily, for some people the sigil itself is the house. So let's say this one is a servitor for documents, for getting documents fast and easy. So we can come up with a bunch of keywords. Swiftness, because that way documents come quick. Spravki,
Spravki.
which I would actually like to write in Russian.
Yes.
Because then
It's deep in my subconscious.
Exactly.
Yes, it's V is like B in English.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
The K.
And
the
then
E is
it's almost like N, but the reversed N.
yes, exactly. Spravki.
Yes.
Swiftness, Spravki. Fortuna,
Fortuna.
because that way we know we're gonna be lucky with the Spravki. So Fortuna. 3 is good actually as a combination of
3?
words. Yeah. Why not?
Let's do it. I don't know.
So now we need to come up with a name with this.
The generalized name for the 3 words.
We can merge them. So Swiftness and Spravki.
You're looking for a word that's uniting these two.
These 3.
These 3 actually. This is a technique by, I think that is a Freud technique.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like looking for association.
I mean, the name of the servitor should be like a combination of these 3. Kind of like we're creating a sigil, but also a mantra.
A mantra.
And the mantra is also the name. So Zwifospra, something like that. Sprafoswi. Sprafoswi.
Swifspratuna.
Swiftspratuna.
Swifspraftuna.
Swift. Okay.
Swifspraftuna. Yes.
Can we make it
Shorter?
because then the shorter it gets, the more easier it should be to, like, let's say if it's 3 syllables, it's good usually.
Swisprana.
Zwisprana.
Swisprana. Yes.
Swisprana.
Swisprana.
Zwisprana. Doesn't sound like either of these.
Sounds like more like a mantra.
It sounds like a mantra. It even has the word prana in it.
Yeah.
Swisprana. So Swisprana. Now we come up with a sigil for it. I just removed repeating letters, so we are left with Swipran, which by the way also sounds good as a name. Swipran.
Swipran. Like a little a little
Super
creature name.
Sweepern, yeah, like a tiny,
Sweepern.
some kind of very hyperactive hamster.
Yeah.
You know, like Sweepern. That's Sweepern, his
Yeah.
previous Spravki. So we come out with a sigil, which at first I draw by using the letters.
Mm-hmm.
There's the N, there's the W,
Mm-hmm.
the A, and the P is already there. So this is the sigil.
Oh, where's P? Show me.
It's
Oh,
it's in the R.
yes.
Like
That's nice.
P and R, like kind of I solve the problem together. But this still looks very much like.
Will you reduce it or will you leave it like that? Looks like a swan.
Mm-hmm. How does it look?
It looks like a swan. I like
It looks
it.
like this one.
Super.
So now we know that sweep run. Which of these two do you find easier to visualize?
I think both of them, but the animated swan, this one, yes, probably.
Can make it more easier somehow, more still. You know, when I once told you that company logos are sigils.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. It needs to be something that is quick to draw. Like,
Yeah, but now you said we need to make a home for him.
yep. A home for him is anything that you feel like. It's better if it's something that you create, like some kind of art project. For instance, when I once had a servitor called Fobela, who was in charge of strokes of luck. I'm looking for my phone. Oh yeah, okay. It was in charge of strokes of luck, general well-being, and I can't remember. Luckily, I can't remember because I dissolved it anyway. For Fobera, I created as its own physical house. I took a bowling pin, a plastic bowling pin, very small, like this, a blue one, which I tied some orange and green strings around, like some kind of pretty dress. And then on the bowling pin, I drew a very smiling face. And then it had a hole in the head. And whenever I needed a favor of Fobera, I would go to the pin and tell him, okay, you're Fobera, so this shit happened. I'm gonna need you to take care of this. And then I would slide a small single euro cent coin in its head as an offering. Like, and then Fobera would do its thing. And it was not done with precious materials. It was done with a plastic bowling pin and string.
What could be the home for Sweet Run?
What could be a home for?
I'm thinking, because it's a swan, I don't know why, I'm thinking of a cotton pad. A little cotton pad, because it's white, because it's soft, just like Sweet Run. It's also removing stuff. It's supposed to remove stuff.
Like Scrafkey, yeah.
Like remove, annihilate the problem. But also, of course, it can be whatever else. It can be a lot of stuff, I think. But also the offerings part.
What do we offer to burnt paper pieces?
Crumbs of bread.
Oh, if it's a swan, yes. I'm also thinking it's something to do with swiftness and paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
That is Mars,
Mm-hmm.
swiftness,
Mm-hmm.
because swiftness is definitely Mars. Spravki is Mercury, because it's mental stuff.
Okay.
And Fortuna, luck, is either Jupiter or the Sun, which for the by association it's red, orange, blue, or gold, or yellow, of course, because then it also gives us a color theme.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if Sweep Run has sort of a visual form as a swan, like an actual swan, which I will very quickly and badly draw because I'm sure that it's gonna look more like a duck. But the wings have sort of almost like a peacock's wings.
Mm-hmm.
They have red, orange, and yellow stripes, and it's floating in the blue.
Yeah.
So you have all of these colors. That will require to draw the the swan itself, unless we find the small statue of a swan somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can add those colors like
Yes.
with
Okay.
crayons,
Yeah.
and then we put it in a cotton seed or in a
Yes.
small
With
cotton.
with some, maybe we can cut the paper so that it resembles the waves.
Exactly. And then you can offer it things like
Crumbs and
crumbs,
chips.
chips, and yeah,
Yeah, tasty version of it. Crumbs.
yeah, exactly. When you need to for the boy to do its
But I
thing,
think he himself is also possible to make out of paper.
paper. Yeah, I was good with origami once.
Mm.
I should look into how to make an origami swan because I knew how to make it, and that's nice because it's made of papers.
Yes.
Like you need a spravki to make the like it's a swan made out of spravki. You see how when you think about it, it all kind of clicks together.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it was a swan made out of uh, even some documents we don't need, you know, just I would take a paper that used to be a document, like I don't know, a sick certificate from my doctor, any kind of
Yes,
spravka,
yes, yes.
and then
Let's do it.
yeah.
How do you eventually get rid of the
Of the
servitor?
So servitors are not supposed to be a forever thing. When you create a servitor, it has to last for let's say a few months, a few years, even years, of course. But it shouldn't be there in the back of your head forever because it still takes space, and eventually it can even go a little bit out of control if you forget about it. Like it's as if you forgot your subscriptions to YouTube and you're still paying money every month and you don't know why.
Yeah.
So in order to dispose of it, you have to do it in a way that's as creative as the way you created it. You can't just bin it. In this case, for instance, this servitor being a swan themed, a good way of getting rid of it would be to take the paper reproduction of the swan of Sweepran and just let it go in the lake. Just you're free, go. And the paper itself will melt in the lake. So eventually it will really be gone, dissolved back into the water. It's easy. It's the one thing I would say is never do it disrespectfully. Like never take the house of the servitor and toss it in the trash.
Never burn.
You can burn it if
You
it's a
can.
servitor that deserves that, like a Viking funeral or a very warlike servitor. You can burn it, but never trash it. It's not trash. It's something that helped you,
Yes.
and you should respect not it but yourself because this is a part of you. If you trash this instead of just gracefully returning it to the tide, it's as if you are telling yourself that you are trash.
Mm-hmm.
and you should never do that, because why doing magic if you think about that?
Yeah.